Hey guys, I'm Chris and you're watching Busted Knuckle DIY, and today I'm going to show you how to make a super light interior sliding door that we're going to use for our closet project. Let's get wrenching.
Oh hell, I can fix that. Honey! Can you bring me a Band-Aid, please?
Alright guys, before we get started here, just wanted to show you, this is going to be the first part of our master closet remodel, and this thing is a mess. So the sliding door that we're going to build is going to go behind here. Right now these people just have a piece of sheetrock screwed through the sheetrock into the wall to the utility room that we've been working in, where we did our filter and our hot water heater. But take a look at some of the other stuff that's going on in this closet. Let's start with first the monstrous shelf right here. That thing easily comes out from the wall like 30 inches, which is just a terrible waste of space. This closet bar is one that I actually just threw in there to have some extra hanging space, because this is the long way in the closet, and they had the hanging bars going the short. But some other stuff that really irks me is the drywall isn't done at all. They just tried to cover it up with these weird strips on the wall. The flooring in here does not match the flooring in the rest of the house. You notice the plug outlet here coming to the extension cord, coming to a plug adapter, going up to one of these weird garage type overhead lights that they've got hanging here. That's got to go. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do in this closet. You guys are going to get videos on sheetrock, on flooring, on installing a new closet system to replace all of this mess going on right here. I'm going to show you how to eliminate this, plug, pull power, put a switch, put flush mount LED lights in. So we got a lot of work getting ready to go on in this closet here, but I just wanted to show you real quick before we started today, because this sliding door is really going to be the first step inside the closet from out of the utility room. Alright guys, remember, anytime you're working with power tools, safety glasses, highly recommend these. These will save you a huge agony. So anyway, we're going to put our safety glasses on. I've already marked my first board. We're going to go ahead and get these pieces cut and start making the outer frame of our door. Alright, now that we've got our outer frame boards cut, what we're going to do, I'm going to attach these with these 3-inch trim head screws. But the boards are like 3.5 inches wide, guys. So what we have to do to make sure we get a good bite is, on our top and bottom rail, is drill these a bit so that the screw can recess down inside of it. So I have a drill bit set up here, and pro tip, hopefully you can see here on camera, I put a little piece of tape on there as a stop for the depth that I want to go. So what we're going to do is drill 2 holes in each side of this so that we can attach to the up boards and from the bottom side as well. So we're going to go ahead and drill our holes out and get this frame screwed together, and I'll get back to you. All right, now that we got the outer frame assembled and our cross brace, we're going to do 2 horizontal boards. Go in the same direction because there's only going to be a single door. So I'll show you the sure way to get the right length and angle on it. So you can see here, I've lined it up where I want it to be, and I clamped it to the back side of my board here. So make all of our last little adjustments there. Make sure that everything lines up the way you want it to, and then take a very good sharp pencil come in here and draw that on. We'll let our clamps go, and you can see here that I've got my angle for this board, for this top brace, to go where I want it to go. So we're going to go ahead and get that cut and get it in there, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with the backing. Alright, so you can see we've got our cross braces in, and then what I did with the back side of this door, so I took this super thin, it's like 1/8, just wood paneling, to give the illusion that it's a planked door, that it's solid wood built all the way through. But that's going to give us a great look, and it's super light, which is what we want, because it's going to be hanging on the inside in my closet there. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and hit this thing with the orbital sander and get it in paint and get it hung up. All right, so our base coat of paint is on the door. It looks really, really nice. There's a odd crack or two in the air. We'll go ahead and hit that with a wood filler and get that taken care of after we do the install as we're finishing up our remodel inside the closet. But for right now, let's take it in and get it hung up. All right, guys, so here's the supplies that we're going to use to make the door roll. So what I've got here is a 5-foot or 60-inch piece of 1/2-inch EMT conduit. And I've got these two rollers that have really, really nice bearings in them. Hopefully you can see it there. That just fit so nicely on top of that 1/2-inch EMT. A couple of 1/2-inch 13 bolts, a few nuts, some L brackets, and then these are actually like corner brackets for a deck or something like that that we're going to use. We're going to mount on the back of the door and mount the roller right to this hole. So the first thing that we have to do is get the conduit cut down to length, and then this hole in the top is not quite large enough to accept our 1/2-inch bolt, so we're going to drill that out so it'll fit, and we'll get these assembled and then get it in the house. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see where I'm going with this. I took my EMT and I drilled a hole through it, real wide at one side and narrow at the bottom, and modified that angle bracket to fit a screw through there like that, so that way I can set it down here and mount it to the wall just like that. I did that on both ends. I've assembled my pulley system here. You can see what I've got going on there. I just bolted that roller on. That's just going to sit where I'm not casting too many shadows, right on top of the rail. Let's mount it to the wall just like this, and then the bottom side of that bracket will be mounted to the door. So yeah, easy peasy. Let's go get it in. All right, guys, forgive the noise and forgive the wobbles. I'm filming my hand because I'm really working in a tight space here inside my utility closet. But you can see we've got the door roughly in place here. We're gonna shift it over just a little bit, and we've got a shim. Let me get a light here. Down there in the floor that the door's resting on, just to give us proper clearance. So what we're gonna do is mount our rail. Just gonna go right in here, just like this. And then hook up the wheels and screw them to the back of the door, and we should be good to go. So anyway, I'm gonna get about that, guys. Like I said, it's kind of dark and kind of cramped in here, so probably won't do the process with you, but I'll show you what we get when we're done. All right, so you can see the rails in. It's nice and level, and I've secured it with 1, 2, and a 3rd angle bracket down there on the end. The door hangs on it nicely, and moves along quite well. Butts up there and closes. And the only other thing that we're going to do, guys, let me get a light down here at the bottom, because of the little 1x4s that we used are pretty cheap, and they tend to warp a little bit. So we're going to push the door to there. We're going to put a runner in right there that the door's going to slide behind between that and the wall there. So anyway, we're going to get that in, and we'll be good to go. So all right, so there's that runner board in. Just secured it to the plywood floor here, or subfloor rather, and all that looks great. So anyway, let's give it a go here, and well, let's take a look at it from the outside. Yeah, guys, so there's the faux frame that we put in. And again, when we sheetrock and mud all this over and paint it up, that's just going to be really, really nice here. I'm very pleased with the way the door came out. It slides open quite nicely, tucks in behind the wall well. That way I can get in here and access my hot water heater, HVAC, and whole house water filter. Yeah, guys, super pleased with the way the door came out. It works nicely, so no problems there. Very happy with it, and that's going to give us a nice access. Like I said, once all of this mud work is done here as we move forward through our closet renovation, it's going to look amazing, and I'm super thrilled with it. Hopefully, guys, it gave you an idea of what you can do with just a few tools and a little DIY gumption, and some of the neat things that you can do with pretty common materials. Guys, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button, give us that thumbs up, turn on all notifications. Please hit us in the comments, and in the description box below, guys, I will put links to our Facebook page and our email if you want to drop us a line. Till next time, this is Chris for Busted Knuckle DIY saying Keep wrenching.